And we got to take advantage of the time we have right now. Life isn't always so fresh or so easy. If your day doesn't challenge you, don't ever expect to be changed by it. This is our arena. This is our lab where we do all the work. Champions aren't found on the podium with their hand up. No, champions are found in the lab studies, the thousands of hours of hard work when no one's watching. That's what makes the will unstoppable. Forced to suffer the discipline today, so you never suffer the form of regret tomorrow. Only weak motherfuckers in life go after things and attempt things they already know they can achieve. You've got to do something you're not quite sure of. Try something new. As last I looked, failure's temporary. Giving up, that's permanent. If you want it bad enough, you find a way. If you don't want it bad enough, you find an excuse. You don't go in here blindly, go in here with fucking purpose. Mentally believing it, like Muhammad Ali. He called himself the greatest fighter before he ever won something. He believed it.
I'm gonna show you how great I am. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Then it comes down to your commitment, your sacrifice, your diligence and sweat equity to see that through.
I don't care how good you are, I don't care how talented you are. I don't care how much you work on yourself. There are some times when things aren't going to go right. They just are not going to go right. There are times when anything that can happen will happen. But during those down moments, that's where the growth takes place. That's where the work is. See, but the real challenge of growth, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, comes when you get knocked down. It's not going to be easy. When you want to change, it's not easy. If it were in fact easy, everybody would do it. But if you're serious, you'll go all out.
You all fall down in life. The question is, who gets back up?
Forgive and grow.
You're about to separate yourself from the pack, and you're about to be on top.
An undying will, commitment, the effort. Even when you get knocked down, you get back up, and you get back up, and you get back up, and you continue to throw shit against the wall. Because you believe in the purpose, you find value in it. That was Michael Jordan. He said, I failed over and over and over and over again, I failed. And that's why I succeeded. The effort inside, the undying will that wants to come out and be remembered. Right here, on our daily endeavors of life, we have the opportunity to be a champion, or to be forgotten. Every day, there's opportunities come up, and all of our choices. And what we stand here and look at in the mirror is a culmination of all those choices. So if you don't like the way you look, don't point your finger at somebody. Look at yourself and fix the motherfucker. Because you're created that. And it can be whatever you want to look like. But it starts in here, feeling it, believing it, before you ever see it. don't let the pain rob you of your belief of what you can be. Because your body hears everything your mind says. Stop running from the potential of what you can be, guys. It's inside of you. It's always been there. And I'll never accept mediocre again. I'm always going to give it my 110%. If you really want to avoid all the critics in your life, then do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. And you'll never get their attention. But if you are something, and you're doing something, and you become something, guess what? You get their attention. And that pisses them off, because they can never be what you are now. So the only thing they can do to make them feel good is try to bring you down. I say thank you for that. Thank you for acknowledging the fact that I'm doing something, because I don't know who the you are. You seem to know who I am. Works for me.
When you want something bad, you can't count the cost, because if you count the cost and you see how much it costs, you might quit, you might give up. So you got to go in knowing that I don't count the cost. I do as many push-ups as it takes, as many sit-ups as it takes, as many reps as it takes. I study as long as it takes. I pay whatever the price is. Why? Because if I start counting the cost, I might quit, I might give up, I might surrender. Don't count the cost. You don't count the cost on this one. You don't count how many breaths you take. You don't count it. You get to a point when you don't count it. You just do whatever it takes to get whatever you want.
It's later in life knowing you could have been more. And all that's left is you and mirror and tears of a possibility left that you allowed to die. Own your life, guys. You had every opportunity. There's no excuse not to be the hardest worker in the room. We'll either take you to another level or not. It's up to you and how hard you work it. It's a character of who you are. It's not the title that makes you. It's not the success that makes you. The character defines the success, defines the fame, and it starts right there. They're won in thousands of hours in the training room, in the labs, in the 5 a.m. runs, and it's raining, when everyone else is sleeping. That's when it's won. The heart of a champion is a light switch that's always on. It doesn't go on and off when someone's watching. It's constant. It's how you look at something. If your name's attached to it, then you do it right. The best of your ability every single time. You go after things. You try them. Even if you fail, you get back up. And you continue to try and fail. Continue to try and fail. And ensuring you never fail to try. Failure is part of the recipe for success. It's the losers that fail once and quit. Every winner has done fail. The loser and the winner both fail. It's just that the winner gets back up and does it again.
Accept where you are and the responsibility that you're going to take yourself where you want to go. You can decide that I'm going to live each day as if it were my last. Live your life with passion, with some drive. Decide that you're going to push yourself. The last chapter to your life has not been written yet, and it doesn't matter about what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter about what happens to you. What matters is, what are you going to do about it?
Listen to me, you're going to be here one day, but you'll never get here if you give up, if you give in, if you quit. And finally, guys, you got to want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe.
With your hand held victorious.